Welcome back, you guys. It's a new year. We getting ready to start off right. Another episode, Sisters Unfiltered Opinions. I'm your girl, Cash Money. The ladies are back, as you see. Welcome back, ladies. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Alex. Happy New Year.
Kayla.
Serenity.
All right, y'all, 2024. Let's get it. 2024. So just already, we only 5, 6, 7 days into January 2024. And social media has been going crazy. We got Hot Topic, we got Katt Williams, we got Scrappy and Erica. Who is it? Haley and DGG or DG, whatever the boy name is. We got a lot of stuff to cover. What is y'all thoughts about these first few days of 2024?
What happened first?
I don't even remember. It just all seemed like it came at once.
I think
had a
Katt
new
came
year.
first.
You said what?
I
Kayla?
think Katt Williams came in with guns blazing.
So New Year's was on a Monday. When was the interview, y'all? Was it Thursday?
I don't know, but I love Shannon Sharp. Just to put that in there, Shannon Sharp.
Okay, wait a minute. What do you love about Shannon Sharp?
I just love Club Shay Shay, and I love when him and Ocho are on the podcast. I think they have good energy.
She messy. That's why. That's why she messy. She likes.
So you watch it actually? You actually watch them?
Yes, I do. I do.
Cause what's the show with Chad called?
It's Nightcap.
Nightcap. Okay. All right.
Excuse me, y'all.
I only see what they post on social media. I ain't never watched an episode of that. But that's where Shannon always on there telling all his business about what do you say on there?
The women and everything.
He's telling all his business about how he don't want you to like none of the, I don't know, he's just different. And I think and this is off topic, we didn't even one of the topics, but from what I remember him saying in one of the interviews was about the women was that he is very particular about hygiene things. And it makes me wonder, because, he said like how what he came from and what he didn't have as a child, it just make you wonder like now he's just so particular about certain things because of all the things he, maybe had to fight a little harder for when he was coming up. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel about it. So I just think it's a part of, what he came up and had to experience when he was younger. And it has affected how he moves in relationships and things like that. Because he don't like Daniel, a woman can't be comfortable around him. He don't want you to pass gas. No, not that you're just gonna be intentionally walking and passing gas.
But he said he was hitting one and she farted and he kept going. So
you see what I'm saying? So like if I accidentally pass gas, is that gonna like turn you off of me completely?
I pass gas in my sleep all the time.
Oh my God, man, we all do that. Everybody does that. Your body is relaxed. So you will pass gas. If I'm asleep and I just pass gas and you up, you gonna like get out the bed and be like, this girl trifling. Cause I don't have no control over that.
But on another note, Deion Sanders was on the show one time and he was like, oh no, that's nasty. I like Deion. I don't know. I do. I like Deion. I don't know.
What about Deion? So I think
it's his confidence.
Him and Tracy broke up.
You gotta, so you like men that you gotta go hide in the bathroom and fort from.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. Because, like you say, when my muscles relax, it just
relax all your muscles. I thought you couldn't do that. Remember, you said you could relax all your muscles
in my sleep. I don't relax all my muscles. Relax all your muscles.
Already.
It's like that.
Relax all your.
Oh my! It's the way she said it.
Okay, so outside of Serenity liking Deion and Shannon and Club Shay Shay, what do y'all think about Katt going on there, airing everybody out?
I think it was some truth about it, but I also think Katt Williams is a comedian, so some of it was comical and just comical, but it was some truth about it.
It was
And
definitely some truth.
it was other stuff trending on social media, like fact findings, like receipts was on social media, like with his joke about the space something that he did before Cedric the entertainer did it.
Right.
So I mean, why not? What he got to lose? You don't live off likes. Tell your truth. I'm with Katt Williams. Tell your truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
about to say, do y'all think
Oh, go ahead.
he told his truth? I was gonna say, but do y'all think some of the other comedians and different things? I don't know that space, but it seemed like to me, I don't know, you got to be real creative, come up with these jokes and tell jokes. So I mean, if you good or you're not known, I guess, as opposed to the other one, people gonna steal your jokes. That's kind of
Right.
also, I think that's a thing that go on even in other entertainment industries. You know, actors and songs, beats.
They steal beats. And even in professional world, people steal your idea. But if they take it forward and go to the next level, you just got to learn from that whatever happened and move differently.
Do you think they should be compensated if you take somebody's idea? Should you compensate them for taking their stuff?
If you didn't go by the right measures to copyright it, you can't be compensated. So it is what it is. So next time you come with a joke, you need to see if you can get copyrights to that joke. If you didn't do it, it's a lesson learned how to move different.
I don't think you can copyright jokes though, because they're not.
Can't you put a patent on it or something?
You got it's bodies of work. Entertainment stuff is a little bit different.
But
you know,
music,
like case in point, you know, right now, this is current event. You know, Eminem is suing the Green Eyed Bandits from the Real Housewives of Potomac about their yeah, because their podcast is called Reasonably Shady. But Eminem has a trademark on Slim Shady and Shady Records.
And Lil Boosie is suing somebody too. Who is he suing?
About using lyrics, his words in his song. So I mean, certain things, yeah, you can sue, but I don't think a joke. You know, I think that would be, you gotta have them receipts. I guess it's, you know, I'm not an attorney. I don't have the legal, but yeah.
Well, I guess in music you can pay to sample someone's song. So maybe you should sample. You're gonna sample somebody's jokes. Give them something.
Pay.
He just Boosie want his money. I think when it comes to comedians, though, it's like it's more like, damn, for real. Like, you know, you seen me do that. That was my joke. Like, dang.
Especially since it was on TV.
It was disrespectful.
Listen, a lot of the stuff that Katt was talking about was probably stuff that was widely known in the comedic, you know, area or, you know, arena. Like, all of them know that stuff. He just told us. It was probably one of those things like it was just so supposed to say between them. It wasn't supposed to be something that the whole world knew about.
What about when he went and talked about Ludacris?
But he said that was because they've been coming for him. And he said he would have stayed quiet if they would have left it how they left it in their world. But they kept coming out speaking on his name. And so Katt said he was standing on business. He finna air everybody. He cleared the room.
Yeah. So I got a question too. And so all of us have worked and like have been around like people with mental health issues in some way or shape or form. So I know someone who's a mental health professional, and she posted on social media that I don't care what none of y'all say, Katt was manic. He was in a manic state during that interview. Said that maybe barely gave Shannon a moment to get his questions out. Like Shannon couldn't get no questions out because Katt wouldn't stop talking. And just, I'm not going to give my opinion yet. I want to know what y'all think about that. Just knowing what you might know about mental health and things like that. Do you think, just from what you saw in that interview, that he might have been manic?
I don't think so. I think it was an interview. Shannon asked the question. He answered the question. He might have been long-winded, but I don't feel like, actually it was parts of it other than, like Serenity said, the comic parts of it. He was kind of calm. He was just having a conversation. I mean, I don't think that Serenity? He was.
So, because I hadn't I haven't dealt with people that were in the manic, probably haven't, didn't know it. I can't say, because mental illness, sometimes we don't recognize it because we're not the professionals. So I don't know. I just don't know. I can't say yay or nay.
What about you, Kayla?
I don't know. I'm just questioning why now. I don't know. I think some jealousy is in there. I mean,
That could be possible.
I mean, because why comfort everybody? I haven't been hearing him in the news. I hadn't heard one lick about him to 3rd of January.
Well, he said it wasn't in the news. He's basically, so the thing of it was, he went on Club Shay Shay because all of those comedians went on Club Shay Shay and they were discussing him. So he said he felt right to only go on Club. He don't do interviews with everybody. He said he was selective about who he chooses to do interviews with. So he said he wanted to go on the same show that they went on discussing him and set the record straight. That was why I went on the show.
I remember. So did Cedric the Entertainer come on Club Shay Shay?
All of them was
Steve Harvey.
Oh. And one thing I seen Ricky discuss was the role of
he got Ricky. I'm talking about Ricky. I just want to see Ricky now. I like Ricky too.
Right. So I mean, I don't know. He was just discussing the role. I didn't see him discuss him in a negative light. But for you,
he didn't discuss. No, it wasn't. That was more of him setting the record straight. So Ricky Smiley got on there and said basically that Katt took his role. His role was Money Mike was supposed to be his role. Katt got on there and said no, he auditioned for the role, and everybody, he never auditioned for the Santa Claus role.
But that's how he said it.
But that's what Ricky said. Ricky said they swapped roles. Katt said they never swapped roles because he never auditioned for the Santa Claus role.
Isn't that perception though? Because Ricky initially auditioned for the
no, that's not
role.
Perception. That
is perception. So Ricky thought that was his role. So he perceived that Katt Williams took his role. That's all perception.
That's perception. But that's the thing. Ice Cube then came out and said Ricky was never gonna get the role. So all Ricky did.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
He said he had them to Ricky auditioned for both roles, not just one role, both roles. He didn't say he never was going to get it. He was just saying that as they thought Katt played a better role of it, both of them was to have minimal role in the movie. But as it kept going, Katt added his own flavor to it and just kept making his role bigger than what it was supposed to be originally.
But that's what I'm saying. So Ricky misspoke because Katt didn't take his role. That's
what he had to drag the nigga though.
No.
He said Ricky Smiley said that they swapped roles. That was supposed to be his role. Now that you're right, Serenity, that might have been his perception. That was what he was thinking. But Ice Cube never said that they offered Ricky the role. He auditioned. Everybody auditions until they say you got the part. You can't assume you got the part. But so I mean, he didn't have to drag Ricky that way. But he did.
Let's just be clear. The reason that Cash Money is taken up for Katt Williams, where is Katt Williams from?
Cincinnati, Ohio, but that don't have nothing to do with it.
Let's just be clear.
No, I listened to the interview, and that's what I'm saying. Auditioning does not guarantee you a role. Whatever. And why are you taking up? Wait a minute. Time out. Why are you taking up for Ricky? Where is Ricky from?
Right.
We home Alabama, baby.
Exactly.
Right.
He had to drag him though.
Let me be clear. Even if it was the other way around, if Katt Williams went on Club Shay Shay and said, Ricky Smiley stole my role, and Ice Cube got out and said, no, he didn't. He auditioned, but this person did a better audition, so we gave the role to him. I would say the same thing, truth be told. you auditioned. If we all went out for a show,
if I audition for a role, it's my role until I'm told different. That's all.
No, that's not how that goes. That is not how that goes.
And if somebody wins or gain the role over me, they stole my role.
It's something in that Alabama water. That's why that child acts like that. Anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna agree to disagree. We're gonna move on from Katt and Ricky and Club Shay Shay. So
why we just talking about Ricky and Katt? Why we talking about everybody else? Because
we're gonna move on from Katt. Whatever. So what do y'all think about Haley and coming out and announcing her baby after months of telling people to mind their business? She wasn't pregnant.
She deserves the right to announce it on her own time and volition.
I didn't do my homework. I don't even know who Haley is.
Chloe and
Little
Haley.
Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
I don't. On the movie.
You know the Black Little Mermaid.
I have no idea. Tell me the story.
Taylor, I would agree with you.
She hid her pregnancy for like a whole year.
Yes.
She just had a baby in December.
Kayla, I would agree with you if she wasn't putting everything else out there on social media. And I feel like, you know, it's a fine line, which is why I say I want to be rich and not famous, because it's a fine line of what people's expectations are when you open that door and allow them into your life. So, because you know, a few people are dragging her about why you lie and then tell us about the baby. We knew you were pregnant. You should have just told us you were pregnant.
But she was right.
Yes, she was telling them.
I don't remember her saying, "I'm not pregnant."
I think she never did say yes nor no. She just did not.
Right. I don't think she ever said, "I'm not pregnant." She just didn't say nothing.
No, she told them, she said no, and she told people to mind their business, quit worrying about her stomach. Can I just eat and gain some weight in peace, or something to that effect? That's what she said.
That's not saying no. She said, mind your business. Can I just eat and gain some weight in some peace? Mm-hmm. And like you say, it's hard being famous. So you don't want people in your business like that, because social media and people passing judgment. So no, she's not wrong. And I don't even know the baby. She a baby. How old is she?
Yeah,
20s.
Yeah, she did right. I can eat and gain weight. I'm not saying no.
And
mind
then 10
your
months
business.
later, be pregnant and pop out with a whole baby and make
mind your business. None of your business. None of your business.
I mean, so the media was so bad. I think was it for Christmas? People was trying to the video or picture that they took, trying to see if they see any baby stuff in the background. Like, that's weird, but hey,
famous.
That's what famous and entertainment. You know, you got that fine line. You know, yeah, you have the right to choose, but you got to know with them choices. Are you know, people intrude all the time. And it ain't just her. Go back to the other celebs with the kids and all of that. You know, what is their right to privacy as an entertainer? A lot of people feel like entertainers, performers, celebrities, you don't have no privacy. You chose to be in the public eye, so you don't get no privacy.
Right.
That's why.
I mean, at least she had a labor that was real. People trying to figure out when she had the baby and what hospital she was at. So, you know.
I say this, the folks in her group was solid because ain't nobody leaked no information.
That's what's up.
I tell you that.
Loyalty.
And then think about the people in his group, because he a YouTuber, and it's people, anytime they was with his family, it was tons of people always around him. So everybody knew she was pregnant.
They was solid. At least they didn't fold for no money. You know, because you know, folks, they say for the right price, people would tell.
I would have sold it.
I know I would have told Kayla, you want to split this, but I'm gonna tell them you're pregnant.
Oh
my God.
Oh,
Call TMZ. Yeah, I got some news for you. How much is it worth to you?
Lord. Y'all, for the right price. You know,
I
I
mean,
don't
because
know.
my daughter's not even a celebrity. People was, when I first put out I was having a grandchild, people were going back, well, which one is it? Which one is it? Your noses. I'll
I'm about
announce
to say
it when it is.
privacy, you know, privacy is a price to privacy. Sometimes, you know, that's why you gotta.
Mind your
But anyway,
business.
that's our hot topics. We don't have really no hot topics, but let's get into the real topic at hand, y'all. We were supposed to have some co-hosts. I don't know what happened on y'all little trip. Y'all didn't say, but we gonna move on along because it's 2024. So this has been a kind of topic or discussion that's been flowing around for years, whatever. We all got kids and everything. What you say? Hold your finger up. Kid
I
or
don't have
kids?
kids. I
One
have a
or
kid.
plural?
I
One
don't have
or
kids.
plural?
Say,
Children or
I don't
child?
have
You always want to be.
I don't have a lot like y'all do.
Whatever. So let's talk about two things. When is
What
the
you
right time if you're dating to introduce your mate to the kids?
Oh, this is a hot topic.
No, this
I'm
the topic.
just gonna say it and get it out the way. I would say, if we are planning to, if we are committed, we are making steps to move forward, like in that relationship, we want to be with each other. You know, nobody else, me and them person. Like, if you could take a trip with me and stuff like that, and we are doing that types of stuff, like, and we're serious, then I should be able to meet your children. I feel like.
Okay, just to add on to what Alex said, if you feel that I am worthy enough to go on trips and spend time and that you want to move forward, am I worthy or not? So if I'm worthy, then I think like, and I feel like you're worthy, then I feel like we should meet kids. So it's
y'all
like,
have a time frame on that?
I don't think it's a definitely time frame. It's at the point that you think that, hey, this is a person that's worthy that I'm gonna make the effort to move forward with, because there's no guarantee in any relationship. But
well, y'all know Steve Harvey said you should introduce them immediately, because if the kids ain't feeling the man or vice versa, you done wasted your time.
really,
yeah.
He did say that.
No, I don't think that.
He said that. So let me piggyback off of that. So what about if you meet they parent, they mama, before you meet the kids?
They don't count.
Don't count?
Mm-mm.
So do you think if you meet the parent, you should meet the kid? If you meet the mama, you should meet the kid.
I think
his
once
mother,
you have
his or her
kids,
mother, not the children's mother. Let me specify.
Oh,
I'm not talking about the baby mama or the baby father or the ex-husband or the ex-wife. I'm talking about your potential partner's parents.
I think that's important, but I think that your kids they're on a different level than your parents once you have kids. I think the kids are.
Know.
You don't know?
I feel like they both just important. Why you meeting my daddy or my mama and I ain't serious like about you? Like, if you meet my mama and daddy, it's because I like you.
So then they should be able to meet your child, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
You
think that's
a man just like I value. If my daddy met a man, he was like, then I'm gonna be like, back. Like, okay, it might be some thought I need to put in this, you know?
So you're saying that your child has never met a man that your parents have met?
No.
Who you asking it to, Alex?
Anybody, everybody.
I think how they met all.
My kids have met a man that my mom has met.
I think all the men Nasir have met my parents. Yeah,
I agree with you, Alice. I think all
the men have been in my life that Nasir has been around have met my parents. Yes.
That's a no for me. That's a no for me.
That's a different. Be quiet.
I had one.
for me.
I had one to pop up at the movie theater. He asked me where we were. I was like, I'm watching a movie with the kids. And they think I know. I look up. Here he comes to the side to sit and watch the movie with us. And I like, oh, I didn't ask you to come.
Crazy. Why would you do that?
Red flag. Do it again. Cash money. Red flag. Red flag.
Right.
Like, he couldn't wait.
I just thought it was sweet at the time. And I was like, look at it, but help me. I was like, why'd you do that?
She skipped right on over that red flag.
So what if you're dating somebody, you say it's not a time period, but you feel like it's a time period? Do you feel like they're telling you all the things that you want to hear, but you hadn't met their kids? Do you make a time period? Like, if I don't meet them at this certain time period, then I'm not, that person don't see me as like moving to the next level. Because I think it's important.
It depends. I think it depends. And I was going to say, that was going to be my next question. How do y'all feel if y'all dating somebody and they got kids and you not meeting kids? Me personally, if you got kids and I got kids, I don't want you to be in my space with me and my kids more than I'm in your space with you and your kids. I'm an equal opportunity. It got to be balanced.
Right.
And you can't talk to me about us having a future.
That's the thing.
You can't talk to me about us having a future if our future don't incorporate, for instance, you telling me I want to have a future with you. I see us getting married. But when I talk to you about my kids, you don't engage in that conversation. You don't want to discuss or do anything or meet up. To me, those are just, that sound good, but the action behind those words, you're not implementing.
And we can't have a future if we can't have a blended family if we both have kids.
Because you can't keep it separate. You can't keep them separate.
Keep it separate. So, yeah.
The kids are an attachment to me, just like your kids are an attachment to you if you come in with kids.
So I'm not going to say anything. It's about to be inappropriate. Next, go ahead.
What? We unfiltered. What would it be inappropriate? Kayla, you quiet.
It is.
I'll stop dancing.
So let me just say it, even if it's inappropriate. Don't say it. Kayla said I can't say it. She gave me an eye.
It's 2024. We standing on business. Mean what you say what you mean.
Supposed to be standing on business.
I did it for 6 years with my situationship. I met the mama, his sister, his niece,
and not the kids,
and his older son. Now the two younger ones. Did he meet? He met my mom. He met all the kids. But when it got to a point where he used to be like, "Won't come over to the house." No, you're not. My kids here. You know what? Because I don't see yours, you're not gonna see mine.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, how do you feel about that? If he met all your children, why you couldn't meet all his children? What was that conversation about? What was the reason?
Conversation was, I broke up with him too much. So he didn't know if because they were at the time they were younger. I broke up with him too much. Didn't know if I was gonna be around. A whole bunch of bullshit is what he gave me.
So he felt like you was, now I'm not gonna say worthy, but he didn't feel
you
like
was inconsistent. You was inconsistent,
or y'all wasn't moving forward. I don't know if it was the consistency, but y'all not moving forward. So
when it was moving forward,
it's a moving forward. So if I can't meet your kids, we're not moving forward. So you just a little cut buddy. Okay, yeah, that's all. We're not moving forward.
Right. I can't take you serious.
I can't take you serious.
Life. Alex, why you exhale was this?
Because life be life.
This is terrible, man. Because like, I don't know. Because even if he wasn't feeling like he was moving forward with a situation, he put a lot of energy into it still, and it's just, I don't know. Energy was still put into the situation. It just made me feel like people just
waste with me.
Just in general,
anybody's situation. A person can have you could be thinking that y'all might be moving forward, but then it's little signs that happen and show you that you're probably not, but then they still continue to give you energy, give you time.
But we have to recognize those signs ourselves. It's things that are important.
We do.
Just like if we're not moving forward for real, because this is moving forward when you blend families. And if we're not doing it, we're not moving forward. So you just a cut buddy. I'm stop saying
and
that.
It ain't even like you said, you gotta recognize those signs. We have to be honest with ourselves as adults.
And that's hard.
There are a lot of people that just want to occupy space because they are not comfortable with being alone and themselves. It takes a lot of work to be okay, to be whole and okay, and be alone and say, I'm fine being by myself. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people be lonely and they don't like the feeling of being lonely. So they get somebody to occupy their time. So to Alex's point, y'all not moving forward, but they don't want to be lonely. So they keep you there to occupy the space until something better comes along. So it's on you, as Serenity says, to recognize those signs and move on and say, this ain't for me, because we're not progressing where I need to be progressing to.
Definitely, if you don't know how to, and I don't think any of us know how to control our feelings, but when those signs are there and you're not moving at the pace that you think that you should be moving at, you got to what, chin up, chest out. Chin up,
big
chest out.
Big girl panties.
But sometimes though.
It's easy to say, and I think I like Kayla would say I operate in my masculinity energy. But I gotta protect myself. Chin up, chest out, suck it up, buttercup.
Well, I would say
it's easy.
Do you feel like you always were like that though?
Serenity? No, I was not always like that because I am
And I was gonna say too, no, it's easier to say it, but to be so prior to this, me and Kayla was just talking. Anything in life we do, you got to put some work into it. I don't think we got anything of value being by it being easy. So no, it might not be easy once we have feelings involved to cut things off, but the reality is, and what we have to look at is, it's the best thing for you in the long run. A lot of folks
even in my situation, I decided to cut my situationship off. Let me tell you, it hurts to the core. And one is because mentally I think, okay, he a piece of man, and which is better than having nothing at all. But then also I gotta realize I'm worth so much more. I am so much valuable. And anyway, I can pull any motherfucker I want to pull anyway, and that's what I need to get back to. I always kept a roster, and I don't know what the fuck I left that go for, because I always had a roster of niggas who waiting to fuck or who want to talk to me. I let this nigga just
talk your collar, Kayla, talk your shit.
I'm serious, and I don't know why I even do that, because it ain't like I ain't got nobody to talk to. It ain't like I don't have men who talk to me or who come, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it was, but I'm finding me getting back to me. Like Contagious, I'm getting back to me. It's a process, it's a journey, because part of me feel like I gotta go in my masculinity now. And that's how I gotta operate. And I am not coming back out. So whoever's out there, just what you feel good.
You got what kind of energy you gotta use?
My masculinity shit.
He said, "Talk your shit."
One of my male friends, I had talked to him a couple days ago. He was like, Kayla, what was the girl that I met? You cussed me out, flap out. You told me what it was and what it wasn't. And he was like, get back to that person, because you had my respect after that if you told me what it was. So I'm getting back to me.
You ain't gotta cuss nobody out, but as the kid,
I don't cuss nobody out.
Stand on business. Know your words. Know your words. Stand on business. Like you said,
I'm gonna stand on business, but I won't be cussed. I'm trying not to curse. I'm a cursor, and but
platform to curse. This your opportunity to get it out.
But yeah, so I'm getting back to me, and Lord knows it was hard to get that because I care for that person, and I don't know if the nigga cared for me or not. I don't know.
Chin up, chest out.
Yeah. I say that's the thing about that's the downside sometimes to hanging on to stuff we shouldn't hang on to, versus as Serenity was saying, recognizing them signs, and you cut that cord early. You can't keep them on the titty for too long. You know what they say, so you got to cut it early. And
I don't know. I just got to the point. I just like, man, anything we put on the roster, I just got tired of it. But now I got to go.
We put a lot of energy.
Like, what you doing, big head?
No, Kayla, no.
What you doing?
You know, anytime we put energy into something over a period of time, you get more and more invested because you crafted, you know. But it's like investing. You know, you gambling. You taking a risk, putting all this energy into that person, and they may not give it to you. So once you see them signs, you got to say, hey, is this investment worth me taking the rest of these risks or not? As she say, chin up, chest, all of that.
Yeah, I'm back to me. Everybody got a hey, big head.
So is it a red flag if the person don't want you to meet their kids?
Oh, definitely red. For me, it's a red flag.
You say something wrong. You don't want me to meet your kids.
Because why? Why?
Yeah, why? Do you just see me? I'm your cut buddy. We not trying to move forward. I'm your cut buddy. You my cut buddy. So
I know we say it shouldn't be a time limit, but I feel like if I'm seriously dating you and we've been doing this and we've been exclusive 6 months to a year and a half, I should have been to met your kids.
And we talking about moving forward, and you talking about how you would like to move forward.
I should meet your kids.
Just a cut buddy.
I should meet your kids. You know.
Oh, we cut buddies. We ain't going steady. We just be
what it is, ho. What's up?
What's up? I can't do this with y'all.
Alex dancing. What music are you listening to over there?
Okay. In the mall.
Get in there.
So Alex and Kelly, y'all answer the question. Did y'all answer the question? Do y'all think is it a red flag?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cause why? I said cause why? Why I ain't met him? What you hired me for?
Right. What you hired me for?
What is the reason?
Okay. So another question. Do you think it matters? Do you think it matters if the children are all girls or all boys, or if they mixed, or because some people feel a certain type of way if they got boys.
They kids.
Girls. Yeah, or kids, or one.
They don't have their kids. Don't get their kids.
Well, I guess what Kelly's trying to say, if you having all girls, is it healthy for them to see you with different men who you may not be with? I get that.
Well, I don't think it's healthy for boys either to see their mama with different men. I think it's vice versa. But if you are in a stable relationship and y'all talking about moving forward, at some point you gotta chin up, chest out. And we gotta that's my theme for the year, chin up, 2024 theme, chin up, chest out.
All right, dear. So I would just ask, I don't think it matters what the sex of the child or children are. I think if we serious, I should be able to meet them kids and vice versa. Otherwise,
I had a few where my son is older and he doesn't live here. My daughters live here. And when I first moved to Georgia, I had a person that was living with us. And after that, when I began dating, I would try to hide some of the relationships.
You weren't serious with them. That person that you moved to Georgia with, you were talking about marrying him. That's totally different. You weren't serious with them other hoes. I'm just saying. I don't know.
She ain't love them hoes.
She ain't love them hoes. So just think about it.
Yeah, but part of me wanting to do that was because I did not want them to see me, because I dealt with quite a few when I first broke up with my ex.
But you weren't serious. You weren't moving forward with them. You didn't see a future with them. They was just cut buddies.
Girls just wanna have fun. He was just having a little fun. Oh, girls just
Got
wanna
to cut it. What they want to do?
I'm
I had
sorry.
one to
Okay,
take me
don't
to a
start
concert.
talking.
Had one to take everywhere I wanted to go.
Don't start talking too much.
Right.
I'm gonna say I think it
Oh,
can be a time frame. I still think it's a touchy thing because it can. I ain't gonna say it can backfire, but sometimes it don't work out. After I got divorced, I was dating somebody that we was moving forward, we was progressing, and I allowed them around my child. Um, they ended up being great to my child, but horrible essentially for me. So when we broke up, my child was kind of, I ain't gonna say traumatized, but hurt all again because their dad left. And then this person said they care about me, and now this person left. So it's definitely a thing. Yeah, because I should have went to jail behind that because that Negro was saying some reckless shit and got caught up. But yeah, because you don't play about the kids. But in that we was in that for almost a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? And you came into the picture. We supposed to be, you proposed and everything, but you just wasn't for the right. But part of the casualty of us separating was my child feeling the void of this man that had been there leaving. So, I think it can be a deal breaker, and then it also could be a jail sentence. You might be on fatal attraction. Because people don't play about their kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard, but I think that's like we said, going back to the red flags and deal breaker segment and being unequally yoked and wasting time. We got to be intentional with what we're doing in the dating world. That's men, that's women. Be intentional. If I don't say nothing else, I think that might be my word this year for 2024. Be intentional in everything you do. Be intentional. Your actions, relationships, all of that. Be intentional with the information that you put out there. The mate, dating, everything.
So what's your word for 2024 or your phrase for 2024 is to be intentional?
That's my word. I don't have no.
Okay, Alex, what's yours?
Phrase.
Action. I need some action.
Kayla, what's yours?
Satisfaction.
So I've been listening to this series, Michael Todd, about cuffing season. So mine is uncuffing for things that don't love you back, whether it's food, people, your job, whatever it is. Uncuffing is uncuffing.
So you letting go. That's what you're saying. Letting go.
Letting it go. Letting go.
Letting go.
Y'all know what mine is?
What?
Y'all know what mine is?
Don't get her.
What is it?
Chin up, chest out.
I said it all the whole episode.
Oh Lord. Oh
2024.
Lord.
We ain't even halfway through the month.
I can't. I gotta protect myself. So what? Chin up.
Okay, so we gonna wrap it up. In summary, in summary, if you hiding your kids, you hiding the wife.
Amen.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, cause he out here.
We stand on business.
We standing on business.
So we thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate all of our supporters. Please share our podcast. We want to still be growing and giving you content and things that you like from us. of course, put your comments in, DM us some topics of things you want to hear us talk about, some questions if you got questions, and all of that. Ladies, do y'all have any closing remarks? We're going to wrap this up if y'all don't.
Nope.
All righty. Okay. Well, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, we'll see you guys.
Action.
End up chest out.
I need some action.